course yet, but for re-record purposes only, honestly. But sure, man. Go ahead, chop it out. How you been, though? Gerard, too, as well. How you
I've
feeling, my
been
boy?
as straight as the path I choose, man. That's how I
Nah,
feel.
for real.
Cause shoot, I'm still on the job hunt, but instead of worry about the jobs I don't get, I'm more focused on the one I will receive.
Mm-hmm.
Type shit. That's why there's appreciation for everything that we gather up.
No, I feel you. No, I feel you on that one. Hmm. So, how you feel about just really just the detail, like with corporation and stuff? Like, do you feel like it's still like hitting you in certain ways, or I feel like since like if we focus on like basically just the job you receive, it's like you can't really like have too much. How to say it? Like have too much focus on just knowing that the corporation is just flawed in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why the agenda is knowing like you want a job with growth in it. So every job ain't created by the corporate mindset. It's other jobs they got like branches that they created themselves. So
Mm-hmm.
like how when we had everybody saying that they got the black owned business, they was trying to let people know like this was built up for their family purpose, so they can branch off from what was already created out here. So like the corporation got their rules, regulations, but then somebody with a family business, they can have different policies, procedures. But with anything you do in America, man, we in the land of a lot of complainers, so it's gonna come with compliances.
No, Max, you ain't lying. You was not lying. Oh shoot, I forgot to do my post. I'm gonna do my post and it's with another segment. No, just not segment, but it's another like topic we can discuss too as well. Um, bro, how do you work and how do you know what to be loyal to and what not to be loyal to in this day of world, bro? Especially when it comes to loved ones, either from the past or just in general, man. Cause I don't know, bro. I'm still going through that myself. I'm not gonna sit here and cap, bro.
I'll be like, man, it's like really receptacle. So like instead of just viewing the things that you want people to do for you, you
Mm-hmm.
gotta realize what people already are doing. Because when we worry about like who to be loyal with, that's when we lose loyalty to the people that's already doing things for us. You know what I'm saying? So like an example is when it comes to like dating and stuff, when people want to be loyal to different people and relationships they be in, they forget the whole family that they came from. So when they part ways, they ain't doing the same part for the family that they is for the relationship. So like it's a hindering thing. So you always want to get back to whoever fits in your equation, like who you see actually doing things for you. I'm talking about squeak shoes. So Zoe. Oh, we got 19 viewers right now. But when you say squeak shoes, you talking about like playing basketball? Like run up and down the court? Yeah. Tell you. What's up, Ezzy? We got people joining now.
I'll go ahead and do my post and everything. Oh
I
yeah.
appreciate you subscribe.
I just
Look,
bounced back.
Zoe subscribe to you.
Thank you, Zoe, for real, for real. So I was working on just making my post and everything for the live so I can get more people, but I just realized I already had some people on here. I apologize, y'all. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
Yeah,
Hey,
we
hey,
had
Zoe.
up to 20 people up in here.
No,
White Mike
facts.
was talking about rap attack. I do got a mixtape out called We'll Rap for Change. I
All
gotta
right,
check
for
that.
sure.
That's on SoundCloud.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna check that out again too. You gotta
Yeah,
send me
yeah.
some, bro. I just downloaded SoundCloud again too.
I be yeah, man. You know, I just be all you gotta do type in that Passah Sky, bro. That shit gonna pop up. Like I got some
Oh, cause your
out
name.
there.
Okay, okay.
The
I know
name,
the name,
yeah,
bro. My
my
bad.
name itself is marketing because
Hmm?
the way I spell it, it's only gonna come up as mainly me.
Okay, that's fire too. I just didn't peep that, bro. At first, hold on, let me eat this
That's
little
how
pizza
marketing.
real
That's
quick.
why That's why Soldier Boy spelled Soldier Soul. Like we marketers, we know how to do the business.
Hell yeah. No, I didn't think
Like
about it like that. I never caught that, bro.
that's another reason they had to get rid of Diddy because he started telling people you gotta use your mindset and know that you're a walking business. But then that's esoteric knowledge of you're a walking universe.
Mm-hmm.
So if you a walking universe, you only want things that surround you that's gonna be part of your universe. Like when we talk about loyalty, you only
Yeah.
want things that's gonna like surround you, that's gonna build up your world. If they're not building you up, they're trying to break you down because
Mm-hmm.
they got their own things that they're neglecting that they actually look like when you try to tell somebody about they alcoholism and stuff or
Yeah.
being an alcoholic, it's like they be like, "Oh man, this is how I make myself feel good." Then they start ruining more occasions.
Yeah.
And it occasionally happens. You know what I'm saying? It becomes serial to them, killing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Serials are just running numbers and events. Like keep on going through the same matrix. You know what I'm saying?
No, facts. I feel you on that one. I gotta learn like you were just saying earlier about the names. Like I knew about that, but I didn't know about that in that sense. Like I didn't know like even on the Google search, it do pop up. It'd be easier to find you and things like that. It just
Mm.
stands up like one of one in a way. So I like that idea, man. What you just said though too as well, that just hit me, man. You gotta explain that one more time, bro. No,
Which part?
what you just said before. Like, yeah, what you just said.
Because
Explain it one
sometimes
more time for me, man.
I just be going with the flows of shit. I be
No,
forgetting
no,
what I say. It's
no,
still
you're
in there,
good.
but then you know what I'm saying. I be forgetting what it was.
Nah, bro, my bad. I was, bro, I was eating
Bro,
this Milky Way, bro,
that
and I was
Matrix
just,
stuff. Yeah,
yeah, you're good.
talking
I
about
was
the
eating this
numbers and
Milky Way
stuff.
and got caught away. Got caught off guard. Hmm?
Yeah, shoot, exploring the Milky Way galaxy, exploring and stuff. So let's go back to that 10 man thing we was talking about before the
Yeah.
live started.
Oh, yeah,
So
come on.
basically, with the Iron Heart, like
Hmm?
we in the Iron Age right now, where the Iron Age was the men already built up so many things and women built up so many things that the tools that we create work against us sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So with the 10 man Iron Age, his work was his heart until he found himself, which was why he had to leak, cry, and get the toxins out, and then find out that you know what I'm saying his love for Dorothy was what kept him on the venture. And then so this is a Gnostic thing. Wizard of Oz was from Gnostics, so they already wrote their religion where they believe in like this a different type of entity. So they think that like the way that they describe the devil in Christianity and different stuff, it's a spirit that travels in the wind. So with it be traveling in the wind, it can go inside different portals of different people because your ears can be considered a portal. That's why they say hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Everything that's open is like a portal on the body, even the fingertips, like Spider Man, how he be climbing and shit. The pores. So people that be like knowing how to mix up, drugs and stuff like that, they already know that the powder and stuff when they get in their pores, it still get into their skin. They
Hmm.
can still affect them while they bagging it and stuff. So
I'll be like, I got sweaty hands, so I
yeah,
already know how
yeah.
that go. I hate my sweaty hand problems.
So the Wizard Eyes describe the three different types of dudes. So the three different types of dudes, the 10 man, the workaholic, you know what I'm saying, where his heart
Okay.
becomes his work because he feel like he was only built to work. The lion is the king of the jungle, but then his courage becomes his fear because he has to protect so many people that he think of them, you know what I'm saying, and what they believe in him to be instead of him knowing what he is himself. So like if you were born into a kingdom, you raised as a king, you know what I'm saying, you really got the spirit of the people already because those are the people you gotta protect. So you always gotta keep a face on. But then that still don't know if that person is scared of themselves or you know what I'm saying, scared of the outcome of situations. So they dictate things with their mind. So You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do what they feel like is right for the kingdom, but it might not be. And then you got the scarecrow is the one on the crossroad. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He hung on the cross. He thought he didn't have no brain because of how his logic was, where he was only built to protect. So he can be just like how Jesus was built up to protect everybody from
Stop,
sin.
stop. My bad. The dog want to start all
Yeah,
growling
so
and stuff.
you got Jesus built up to protect everybody from sin. The scarecrow is the one that's like just known to do his responsibility of protecting the crop. You know what I'm saying? And he thought he didn't have no brain until he found out that his wisdom was his brain because he came up with most of the ideas and shit.
Mm.
But they all was going down the yellow brick road to find themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They thought the wizard would grant them the power, but the power was within. So like God knowing everybody already gave us the power to learn ourselves within.
My bad. Sorry to hiccup. I feel you though. Damn, that's deep.
Yeah,
So it
man.
just really all just comes in from every different person. Still have a certain thing that God value for you from within. You just gotta just focus on what's truly enduring for you, if whether it's love, whether it's whatever you like, kind of manifest in a way, and
Yeah.
just stick to your road. But I also had another question for you. What is the significance in like the plot line, or how do you feel about the reason of why like they was in Kansas, bro? Because I'm kind of like state line from over here too as well, and I'm like, dang, I always hold me like, nah, it's a weird question, but I always feel crazy like if they in Kansas, like Wizard of Oz stuff like that, where the setting was in Kansas or something, so to speak.
Kansas ain't Kansas with the Chiefs play, right? And then you got
Yeah, yeah,
Michael Jackson that made that song going to Kansas City. Maybe
yeah.
it's some magic roots inside of Kansas, and that's why they decided to put it there. Because the yellow brick road could also be like how they used to say the roads was gonna be paved in gold, and with the
Hmm?
roads being paved in gold, that was a civilization from back in ancient times. And when they came over here, shit, maybe Kansas City where the Mesopotamians was or something like that, or the we got that's something deep exploring. Because I can tell you
Nah,
stuff
gotta
about
look
North
it up.
Carolina, but if you study stuff about Kansas origin, how it got taken over, colonized, all that, you might find out some deep roots with the history. Because
Yeah.
like,
Only thing I
yeah,
got is a little bit with Missouri. I know how Missouri is because I'm a Missouri boy, man. You know how I be like. It's that Kansas and Missouri is like cousins. They just state line right there, but it's just like it's just that little difference in the history with and everything. But at the end of the day, like they was like one of the last states in a way with slavery and stuff like that, and yeah, man, that's kind of too much. That's a little bit more so what I know. Like, I just know too much. I know a lot about like the slavery era, and what's another thing? Trying to remember, but basically, fuck, what was it? Oh, I believe one of the zip codes for the capital of Kansas is 666. I don't know if it's Wichita or Topeka, but yeah. Well, the not zip code gang area code. Oh no, I forgot what it is, bro. My bad.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know, man. I was just looking at that. I was like, I know numerical order, numerical values in certain like places got little importance in a weird way. Like somebody said, Neto back, hello, dude. Glad to see you. Last time we saw each other at Star. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Maybe that's a general or something like that. If you went to General Mills or something,
What you mean?
because the star look like it's for like a general.
Uh-uh.
I was talking about the emoji he used.
I don't know what that would be. I ain't gonna sit here and cap.
What
Yeah, I think. I don't know. He put some other
they
language.
say something with math in it. Hey, all words is art symbols too. That's the crazy shit. I
Yeah.
don't know what
I
he
like
was
the album
saying.
cover. I like that. I like the words of album covers a lot, bro. You know how
Yeah,
certain album cover and then they put the words down. And I just like simple words. Like how some people have like crazy like numbers and stuff. I just like album cover names just to be like just tough, bro. Like I feel like that's the hardest way to have your album going through. But my bad, feels you were saying too.
No, I wasn't even speaking on that much.
Oh,
But I
from
was,
earlier though, Charlotte. You said you said it's a lot darker and deep history when it comes to learning your state and city. Like, explain that though. Like, explain like in a weird way.
but
Like, what's some
like
dark
how they
history
said,
that you found out about that hit you that you didn't know that like you didn't know like it was a whole different wave of like information that you didn't even peep from growing up.
I mean, it's the same way as they say, how when you watch the TV and they be talking
Yeah,
about, oh, they speaking symbols and all this and stuff. That's the same way they created the country. It's all symbols and symbolism. So we in Charlotte with the Panthers, you know what I'm saying? Like Carolina Panthers, that's like
mhm,
something symbolic with the Black Panthers. We got
that's
the
fire.
Hornets, which is symbolic for like a swarm of the nest, because
Yeah,
they
I
already
say that. Yeah,
predicted that it was gonna be like a whole bunch of people coming into the city. Now we becoming like the second, third fastest growing city still today. Like so, you got the everything got origin. So like with everything having origin, I study what where it came from, what idea came from, what constructed it. We the cardinal state too, red birds. So it'd be red birds all the time, which means good luck. People blow kisses to it. Red birds got a whole deep history of they used to be brown until Jesus' blood dropped on one and it turned them red. So that's
oh,
like a
yeah.
old story. And then
I never heard that. That's fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's a
yeah,
fire story. Dang.
I mean, shoot, even Batman. When you break down Batman, they got stories about Jesus being out of Bat Cave in Ethiopia. So Batman and Robin, you know what I'm saying? Like those two
I heard a little
correlate
bit of
back
that.
to the whole Jesus story of the Dark Knight, and then
You better start something else. I
it's
forgot.
also symbolic to like how Bruce Wayne was only Batman at night, but he was himself in the day. He was a regular person in the daytime, even though he had the riches, but he was a hero at night because at night that's when the frequency changed in everybody's temper. So like more crime would happen at night than it would in the daytime because in the daytime people know that they're being surveillance. But so it's that's another thing. Like when everybody technology, you gotta remember everybody's eyes is cameras. So even
Yeah,
if the cameras don't catch people when they go to court, somebody done saw it. Is a whole camera device and stuff, and if you gotta get rid of them, you gotta get rid of them because it's like a repeated cycle.
it
But
is.
yeah, Charlotte got a whole bunch of witchcraft in it. They got haunted places here a lot. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Because it's still a place that was like where the woods was mainly here, and then they tore all the woods down and just built apartments. And then we got a whole bunch of burial sites here where they just built uh houses and land and apartments on top of it.
that's cool. That's good. So back to the witches. Did they have a witch trials in Charlotte? Have you heard about?
That was in Winston Salem,
Nah, I understand. My bad. I heard about that. I just
or
want
the
to like
Salem witch
Charlotte has their
trial.
own little version of like certain things
Yeah,
on witches. So my bad.
I ain't look up too
Winston
many witch
Salem.
trials in Charlotte, but then they got like a lot of witch trials. Like that's why when you really study about like what the Bible talking about, it got a lot to do with things that people don't know that's hidden that go on. Because with witches, they be like when you look at their trials and stuff, they pass away about the same way as Jesus did. Where they be having words where they just telling people with their last words that you know what I'm saying that the people aren't you know what I'm saying fully knowledgeable of what the world is.
Hmm. I
Like
feel it.
you
I
know
thought it when I was younger. Cause I used to go to church school like a year or two. I was like third, fourth grade. But like back then, I could never digest and read the Bible. A certain, like, it felt like the words just wouldn't have like I couldn't understand them. Like it's not like I was dyslexic or anything. It was just more so like the meaning of it. It didn't hit me. Like it was never gonna hit me. Also, I'm second, third grade, but
yeah.
like I don't know, bro. It just hit, bro. Like it takes a certain amount of time and effort reading and just studying. Then
That's
like
because of the
it
spell.
grasps to you. Hmm?
Right? That's the spell they put on it. The spell is the words. Why we
Mm.
learning English, you know what I'm saying? It's a new language to our people. we read it, and it's certain words they put in there that they know they're not gonna teach you in school.
Yeah.
They gonna keep that whole word out your vocabulary until you go into a dictionary to find out what the words mean. And they used to have dictionaries at the bottom, but then they keep making a Bible where it was like they wanted people more like illiterate to it, so they want to see the illusion of it.
Yeah.
The illusion is like this language is what's corrupt. It's not the book itself because the book is stolen. So if it's stolen, the people that rewrote it, maybe that they didn't write everything correct in it. So it's gonna be contradictions in it because these are authors from different tribes and different relations. So all their meanings are different. And then with the book, how we learn to read books is from beginning to end. That's not a book that you can really read beginning to end, even though it is history. So it got like a track to history. They mix and mingled it up too, to where you can open it up at any part of the book and you just learn something from it.
Yeah.
Almost like
You
when you
jump
read
right
what your
in.
zodiac sign is.
Yeah, I've always remember that too. Like I realized, like what you just said, you just jump right in. You could be on like sometimes I used to play with it and just really just like just not even care too much about like what I want to do and just like just open it up, like just open up on certain
Yeah.
pages, and it's like you just go into like a whole different lane of story. Like it feels like
Hmm.
that. From one of what you said, so I try to remember. Sorry, my bad. Today I don't know why my head hurts, bro. But I try to remember like yo, did that dog just say ah? Sorry, the dog just said a word, bro.
Yeah.
The dog just speak English. All right, but back to what you were saying though, like another thing was like you ever realize like if you read the Bible for like a cool hour, you realize that you start talking like not properly, but you realize that you could start saying different words a little
Cause
bit more like expeditiously. I don't know how to explain it.
yeah, you inheriting somebody else's spirit when you read it. That's
Yeah,
another thing that's a spell in it because it's an ancestor. So as soon as you read their words they wrote down, part of them went inside of you because we got curiosity. So
yeah,
with them seeking in you is unlocking a cell in our DNA on some shit that's like waking us up more. Because every time you do anything in the earth, it's gonna have some reason because it's put in your memory.
I feel.
So like this what made me like I already knew the book was real, but then when I was a kid, what made me start reading it was like I know I wrote some of this. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Hmm.
knew which character I was in there already. I knew that I wrote part of it, but then I was confused at like why everybody else didn't understand what it said. So then
Hmm.
as I grew older and parted away from it more, it came back to me like because what happened when my grandma was about to pass, like the house that she stayed in, the whole house because her spirit left it started getting hunted. Like real talk. Like it was some shit going on where the house was rotting. We had bed bugs coming in the crib. Like it was a whole bunch of curses just like placed on the house as soon as she got taken out of it. But she was speaking in tongues the last day that she was in the house, and I never heard her speak in tongues before. But it was like she was speaking and yelling it so loud, it looked like it was an exorcism or something that was going on. So something got released out of her body and got stuck in that house, and it was trying to jump in my body, but like I knew that it was. I just knew it was happening because it's still some shit like pattern. It's like what the Gnostics say, like that devil and demon shit that like be going and try to corrupt people. So she going through dementia, my granddaddy going through dementia, so they not even in the world completely, and it's just like me by myself in the crib, but not by myself. Cause I'm making sure my granddaddy's straight. But then when a home invasion happened, the thing that popped in my head, it was like, you remember they said black people don't read? You
Yeah.
remember they said black people don't read? And it was like, you remember they said, when it comes to somebody breaking in your house, if they black and you don't want them to get your money, you gotta put it in the book. And it was like something like kept messing with my head like that, like trying to make me
Yo,
like it
nah,
was
just
tripping
talking
me
now.
out.
I did remember that saying when I was younger.
Yeah,
It been a minute though since I heard that, but they did say that. It's like if you don't want nobody to touch your money, put it in the book, like or
yeah.
like put it in the Bible or something like
So
that.
So this where the crossroad come. I had a choice to where I could have believed that, could have been mad that these, you know what I'm saying, dudes done broke in my crib, robbed me and stuff. Then I had homeboys come up later like, bro, you want to get revenge? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find out what had happened, all this. But then before all that happened, something else came in my head. It was like, because I'm meditating through these thoughts, because I'm still like, bro, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? These ain't my thoughts. You know, that's how that demon work, because it be other thoughts that ain't yours that just be bothering you sometimes. And then I was like, that's just what I heard. And something else was just like, open the Bible. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I opened the Bible, that shit went straight to the story of Job. You know what I'm saying? And when it went straight to the story of Job, Job breaks down how the devil comes in your life and takes away the things that you got to see how you gonna react towards it. So like I done got robbed, lost everything, but it's more of how am I gonna react to it? Am I gonna be mad at the home invasion, or am I gonna learn from this home invasion? And that's the lesson I took, is to learn from it, to where it separated me from my love of material items. Because if
Wow.
somebody else got that much love for it, it ain't got that value to it no more. Because everything they stole, they not gonna sell for what it's worth. So I got some Jordans that they took worth $800, but they only gonna sell it for 25. You know what I'm saying? Because
The
they not
value.
niggas that know the value of the Jordan, or even know how to sell a Jordan. So it's stuff that I'm keeping clean, stuff that I done spent my money, $300, $400. You know what I'm saying? All this money on, but they just swiped it up, and they ain't even gonna get nothing of what I paid for one of the items, or what one of the items worth, because it's not the same value to them. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So that's when I learned how materialism works.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I was always up and down with that, and I think it is too. Also, man, I don't know how to say it, but I do feel like it is a little difference. And like, I don't know why. Like when I was coming up for like middle school and high school, I just feel like social media got too intense for us to like really, really want so much of this material shit, bro. But
Mm,
I ain't gonna lie, I do remember like just really seeing. I see other kids too, how they move. Like I be like, yo, certain kids really move to where a point is they more happy and they more pleased about certain things. Like when it comes to less of material, and that's cliche. We all heard that before, but it
yeah,
really hit more when I see like when I go to Shine Mission South. I'll say for like when I went to Shine Mission South, and when I went to this school, and I realized that I seen one of the kids and leaving it like none of this. I'm going to speak my truth. Like he kind of had beat up shoes and stuff like that, and I ain't gonna cap, bro. Why you do it? Hella cool. Like he's sweet, happy, bro, peaceful, bro. But like I just realized like a lot of people, bro, really do not care about the material. Like, bro, they will have the most beat up shoes, bro. No drip, no though it don't matter because bro, they literally thriving in their happiness in their own way. Like, you know what I mean? And it just
yeah,
made me realize, bro, like it's my first time coming to this like school and everything. So I'm like, I'm coming with the kids, like they gonna know who I am. I'm talking my shit like I'm from the city, you know what I mean? There's like that shit don't matter. Like it just smacked me like deep in the fucking face. And me and that boy was cool too. Cause
yeah.
at first he took it like approach like, oh shit, like he probably gonna think I'm too cool for him. I'm gonna be his friend. And it's like, yeah, yeah. Like, you can be my friend, but I mean, I don't need you. Like, you know, like yes, he is. This beat up shoes all bunch. He just got that like into him already, and I feel like maybe it's like older spirit. Like a lot of older people have that, and they catch onto that, and they just got this carefree way they live in their life. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know if maybe his situation was just beautiful at home. Like parents was rich. I don't know. I didn't get too much deep in detail with it, but we did poetry together, bro. That was he was in my poetry class.
Yeah, it makes sense because they like I was talking to this oracle one time, and basically what they be saying is like, because everything that goes in us becomes part of us, everything we touch becomes part of us too, and it unlocks old memories that we had with the old soul of us. So like the Bible got leather cover on it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so the leather is always remembered, and we used to tend to like cows and shit like that. Like, so just feeling leather sometimes might remind people of the different animals that they used to carry or take care of. But
Mm,
then with Jordans, right? So when it comes to like attraction, like when I stopped wanting the Jordans and stuff and wanting to spend money on them, these right here is the shattered backboards, which a
mm-hmm.
lot of people might get like a fake pair, and then a lot of other people can tell if they real or fake.
Yeah, I
But
ain't gonna
these
lie.
I
Shadow
got,
Backboards was so legendary back in the day. My body to cut
yeah,
you off. That's a legendary shoe,
but
man.
I got these like almost for free because I got like a credit card that came in the mail, that I didn't even know I was gonna have on some shit. But when I got it, I activated it and I bought these. But I got them for like 200 off Goat. And the color of them messed up because somebody put white out over it. But they wore these like they were skateboard shoes.
Mm,
And I'm thinking like, dang, maybe people would think them the fake one because somebody done white out on it and they ain't got the beige color that's supposed to be on it. But
mm,
that's the shoes that I got the most compliments for when I wore them to work because of the material of them. Like the leather is so beat up, they still look good in the eyes of other people. So
mm-hmm.
that's another reason why Jordans used to be like big because it used high
Yeah,
end material and they put them in neighborhoods where you know what I'm saying you at the low end and we buying them and it's with a black man name on it. But now they don't even look as good because they don't use that high end material no
yeah.
more. They use cheap material and the warehouse they made in where the fakes is made
Mm-hmm.
is the same warehouse. And so the fakes sometimes look real in the pair they hit the stores.
Yeah, Alibaba ones look better than Foot Locker. I realized this because I realized, bro. I just had my older cousin and I had like older people too as well. Like they always had the OGs because I realized it's just like 14, you first
Yeah.
trying to get your little wave and sauce with Jordan. You realize like, hold up, sneaker gang, before you dive into this, just know it gets serious. Or you gotta know your
Yeah.
history. So I just want older folks just like I always hang with older guys, bro. But he was like, bro, do not buy your shit from Foot Locker. You have to buy the OGs. Like this been out, it didn't hit me, bro. But like you right, bro, in a way. Like the OGs Jordans actually is the most essential for a reason because of the material in that quality.
Yeah.
Also, I realized this too as well when I went to the South. And not just going to South. I need to stop saying that, but it just that's just why I say my transition from where I was at to better. You know what I mean? And I realized, like, bro, when you said like about the shattered backboard, and then ones, a lot of times with ones too as well, and especially the OG ones, people actually look Jordan ones that's OGs actually beat up more than an
Yeah.
actual fresh pair. Like that's just how the sneaker
Cause
game
it ain't
is, bro.
tear up.
Like
Cause
they love like just the OG worn pair.
yeah.
Cause that worn pair, and I realized this too, cause I used to steal shoes. I ain't gonna lie, I used to lie shoes. So like it's just the OGs seeing that comfort, bro. It's just like there's nothing you can really go wrong, bro. Damn, that shit brought me back to like my first
Right.
day.
It's
Think
two
about Jordan,
things.
bro.
Yeah, it's two main things about the sneaker history,
Mhm,
and what sneakerheads be fighting over and stuff.
mhm.
It's nostalgic eras. So it's actually remembering when they couldn't get them, and then when
Yep.
they can get them. And then the second thing that they got that goes is the silhouettes always switch
Mm,
with the shoe. So with Jordan already knowing, like they already know that it's a nostalgic feeling for why people want the retro so much. They switch the silhouette every time the shoe come out. So even if it's the same number, same like color and everything, every time they re-retro it, they have to change up a part of the stitching. You know what I'm saying? So it can't be made the same exact way as the last pair. That's one of their things. So every time they come out with the 11s is gonna look different from when they used to look. They gotta keep switching the silhouette of it.
mm,
So like when these came out, they brought them back out again, but they took the silver tips out and then they put like a green like part on the bottom. They
mhm.
always gotta switch out something so it's not the same shoe no more.
Which to me, I understand, but it's like the OGs. I feel like the '90s pair, bro. Even say like, nah, I don't know. Whoa, whoa, shut up. Oh, it's an echo. You hear that?
Yeah, yeah, a little bit.
Oh, shoot, I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Let me see. I'll turn it down. I don't know. I guess we can keep going. But yeah, bro, like the '90s and the early thousands, bro, was always to me feel like the best pair of stuff. But it just to me, it's a comfort thing. Like the cushion felt better back then with the certain shoes. Cause I
Yeah.
had an old pair of ones. I yeah, I had an old pair of 11s before, OG pair. Um, and then threes might be the one that's most comfortable, but I feel like that's more comfortable with the non-OG shoes. You feel me? I don't know how to
Yeah.
explain it. It's just that nostalgic feeling is real, bro. but
but
the
the
appeal, like
appeal,
just
like
the
just
swag
the
of it,
swag of it,
and then
and then
nowadays
nowadays
like
like
drip
drip
change
change
every
every
2 3 years.
2 3 years.
Like how
Like
people
how people
wanna
wanna
get
get
trendy stuff,
trendy stuff,
it change
they
every
change
year.
every
Like
year. Like
that's
that's
the reason
another
why I
reason why
stopped
I
being
stopped being
materialistic. Cause it's
materialistic.
like,
Cause it's like,
damn,
damn,
bro,
bro,
like the
like the
fashion scene
fashion scene
changed,
changed,
motherfucker, every
motherfucker,
10 months.
every 10 months.
Like
Like
I
I
can't,
can't,
I can't
I
care
can't
about
care
this
about
shit
this
no
shit
more.
no more.
Like
Like
it just,
it just,
I couldn't
I couldn't
gravitate towards
gravitate towards
trying to be
trying to
quick
be
on the
quick on the
trend too
trend
damn
too damn
fast. Cause I
fast.
was
I
never
was
like
never
that.
like that.
And if I
And if
never
I
was,
never
then I'm
was,
cool
I'm
with
cool
that.
with that.
Just
Just
I
I
still want to
still
feel
want to
like
feel
I'm
like I'm
swaggy in my
swaggy in
own
my
right.
own right.
Like I ain't gonna
Like I
lie.
ain't gonna
Somebody
lie,
just told
somebody
me
just tell
like,
me like,
it was like,
it was
bro,
like,
you gonna lie, you've
well,
been
like
wearing
you've been
this
wearing
hoodie
this
about
hoodie for
2 months.
2 months. Like
You gonna
you
switch
gonna
it up
switch
for the
it up for the
pod and
pod and
everything.
everything.
Which I was
Which
like,
I
man,
was
I don't
like,
even
man,
tell
I
him
don't
this
even
is
tell them this
actually
actually
too
too
loud. But
loud. But
I was just
I was
like,
just like,
man,
man,
yeah,
yeah,
it's me,
it's
bro.
me,
I've
bro.
been wearing
I've been
this
wearing this
probably
probably
for
for
5 years.
5 years.
I ain't gonna
I
lie,
ain't gonna
like
lie,
four or
like
five
four or
years.
5 years.
It's just
Yeah, everybody got
I love it.
signatures.
Love it.
The niggas even in New
Niggas even
York,
in New
they was
York, they
like,
was like,
yeah,
yeah,
I can hear
I
my
can hear
echo.
my
It's
echo.
funny,
It's funny,
but
but
Yeah.
it was
Oh, it
it
like,
might
was
be
like,
my
I
shit.
got
I got
clown, bro. He
clown,
was
bro. He
like,
was like,
yeah, don't wear that. He was like, you're in New York now, bro. Like that's not the move. And I'm just like, nigga, what does it matter, bro? Like, like you feel me? Like this shit is cool. Like it's cool, bro. Like it's not to be like on some crazy swag stuff, but I do know like if you went Foot Locker too, I realize this too, bro. Like a lot of people who go to Foot Locker still have a mindset. They realize like, especially older people or kids, like bro, it's really nothing of the same value in there that's gonna make you feel like you got it in you. It's just enough to a certain expense that's so high that it's like, okay, this shit look good because it's in Foot Locker and that shit costs. Just like anything else, bro. Like Foot Locker
Yeah.
don't actually go by trends. Foot Locker just goes by valuation and price range. They don't really care about your fashion. Like you know what I mean? That's why I just be like, bro, I just give me a Nike Tech, some sweats, I'd be good,
Cause
bro.
bro, the
Coca
era,
ones.
the sneaker culture moved with the sneaker history moved with the culture too, right? So like
Mm. Okay.
Jordan brand was popular when certain people couldn't afford it, but it was just the drug dealers that can afford it at first, and you know what I'm saying.
Then you right, because
So
I wasn't in that time period.
what
You gotta
ends
let me
up
know.
happening what ends up happening is people get hand me downs. So you know what I'm saying, when they get locked up and stuff or anything happen, they brothers sisters wear them shoes. So now it gets to an era where with Jordans, the fake Jordans went like I think it was like '05. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? The fake Jordans was popular. Like the people that
Word?
couldn't afford the real pair, yeah, it didn't even matter if you had because Shoe Man's was popular. So people was buying shoes out the trunk, $50, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
and then something happened where they erased that where you would get clowned if you had the shoe mans, you know what I'm saying, to the point where they even made you take off your white Air Forces to see if it had the hole inside the shoe
God
because it was
damn.
like the
Ain't nobody
manufacturer.
never checked me like that, nigga. I would have been
Yeah,
hurt
bro.
back in them
That's
days.
that's how it was, like because
My
the
only
fakes
shit
was
was the
so
Jordan
like
symbol. Like you
yeah,
get the
because
butt cheek in the Jordan.
I'm
That's what I
telling
grew
you,
up on.
with everything with fashion moving in such a trend because fakes became so popular, the people that was paying for the real stuff had to find a way to get the fakes out the way because you know what I'm saying, they was the ones that had parents that could afford the real stuff. So now
Mm.
they throwing jokes at everybody with the fake stuff because they more popular because of how they dress because popularity come off of clothes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It don't even matter. Like love don't cost a thing. When Nick Cannon became popular, he just switched his wardrobe up. You know, he stopped
Dead
dressing
ass.
like, and I seen this actually happen in real lifetime. Like a dude did no females didn't pay this one dude no attention in school because he was a nerd. He got a job at DTLR where they gave him 75% off his clothes. You know what I'm saying? So he come in with everything that everybody want to wear. And now he like the most popular kid at the school. Yeah,
Yeah.
and this is
That's
high
how,
school.
now that's always been on his eyes. Realized that too.
That was high school, like in my 11th, 12th grade year, one of those where it was like that's when I seen like, oh, these females really just pick and choose. You know what I mean? Like if you popular to them, you feel me? They just
Mhm.
want to be around you after that. And
Yeah.
it came off how people dress.
Yeah, it's the juice.
Yeah.
It's the juice that come with it. It's not really the product no more. And what's even essentially what you said back then too as well. It's always been the juice. Like
Hmm.
you watched this movie too, like Juice. You watched that, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just like Dang, bro. Like that's such a deep meaning. I always say that. Like
It's
that's
who
real
got
life
that
stuff.
energy,
Cause that's how
man.
I always felt. Like I always peeped that from 5th grade, but I always peeped it because I didn't have it at first. And it was like, you get like a little envy. Wait, did you say something before? My bad. Sorry, my head. I don't know
No, no,
what.
go ahead.
My bad.
I
But
was
I
acting.
peeped that before because I didn't really have it at first. And then you see like yo cousin, you see that like you say like a nigga selling like get them motherfuckers every 2 days. Like damn,
Yeah,
bro, like you couldn't give a week off to get and you got the fit with it.
yeah,
But I realized like, bro, that's when after that, he start kicking off with whatever he blew wooty woo. Like I start getting the appeal more so of nigga, he got all the girls at the grade. Like you feel me? Like it's more to me. I feel like it's the shit that where he just he just put that shit on. Like I don't know if you heard that put that shit on,
yeah,
but it's more of like if you put that shit on, like without even gotta try for real or trying too
yeah.
hard, that's like wavy in itself too when you gonna have a presence. And I just had that. I always loved that shit. That's what made me strive more into like getting more into sneaker culture. Cause bro, after games, bro, nigga had all the bro. I'm talking about draw all the biddies at the
Yeah,
crib,
it go back
bro.
to that confidence, man. Cause
True.
if you put the drip on, it already make people feel like they the shit. So they
Mm-hmm.
already got that built in their head, like, oh, I
Yeah.
got this. But if somebody throws that outfit on and they don't have that confidence, they not gonna properly put it on. And people just gonna look like, oh man, that nigga just got money. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like how Nick
Yeah,
Cannon can
and
be
they gonna be like,
popular and love don't
this
cause a
nigga
thing, but
just
when he doing
you
in
could
real
tell,
life,
bro, draw. You could tell a nigga,
yeah,
bro. Sorry, I want me to cut you off. You could tell a nigga, bro, who just got money and have no sauce with it when they just come in that bit, bro. Like, it's not like sticky with it. It's just more like they come in that bit like, yeah, I just about, it's because it's not like on some nonchalant. It's more like, yeah, bro, you just took some shit because you feel like it's gonna do it right. Not that you know you're gonna kill that shit. You feel me?
that's
Because
that's why Yeah, that's why I think Nick Cannon is like a great example because he is the first person to kind of get like popular off being his self type shit. So
yeah,
like everybody that
no,
clowns him,
real talk, man.
it
He
works
not
out
really
for him.
he was my air, but I understand what you're coming from because I used to watch the older movies and like the
Yeah,
older TV show, but I'm still learning. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off, but like I still learning Nick Cannon and like learning like younger Nick
he's still
Cannon
learning
because I
himself.
knew Nick Cannon like
Yeah.
like fuck what's that show with him and Kevin Hart and all that.
Oh, him and Kevin, you talking about Real
Yeah,
Hollywood
yeah.
Husbands?
Unfortunately, bro, I knew him originally through that, and because he was Mariah Carey girlfriend. But I ain't not know he was that nigga back in the
He
day.
call him
No,
a
I'm
Mariah
sorry,
Carey
I know, bro.
girlfriend.
I'm young, bro. I ain't
Yeah,
know him through that.
but you just call him a Mariah Carey girlfriend.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, bro.
Hey,
Mariah Carey boyfriend. Nick Cannon,
but
that nigga ever watch this shit?
but
I
Nick
stop
Cannon,
you like
all
this.
right. So what happened with Nick Cannon? Because I grew up in his era. He from he
Where is
stayed in
he
North
from?
Carolina for a little bit, but
Where?
he got roots everywhere. But
Okay.
Nick basically was like a troubled kid that was in the gang, you know what I'm saying? Got his life straight, became an actor, but then after he left Nickelodeon because he left the white audience, you know what I'm saying? Those people, when he
Yeah.
got gravitated more to the black audience, that's when he became like they clown him on everything he did, but it brought him so much attention.
Mm-hmm.
So they made fun of the movies he made. So, but because Drumline was like the best one he made, and then any other one people wanted to like kind of clown it, but then they still watched it. So he had like some movies that flopped that people still watched and still remember. He had songs that flopped that people still listen to, still got the jingle in their head to and stuff. He made the beats to some of his songs, and people didn't know that, but he does so much stuff
Yeah.
that it's like he like yeah they can I guess in his mind they can clown me on this but I
Yeah.
always become successful in that so
Hey, off topic, not off topic, on topic, but I just want to chime in just 1 second. I want you to finish explaining. Bro, Drumline, bro, because when I did not know who Nick Cannon was, when I first was watching Drumline, I was
yeah
like, yo, this nigga low key wavy with it. Because me, bro, you gotta think, bro, as a kid who really, like, the drip changed from my era. Like, it
yeah
was truly, you had to be yourself in your appeal. Like when high school came, bro, you if you wear too much just straight Jordan, too much just straight Adidas, too much anything, you look corny. Like that's just how high school was for me. And like it changed from middle school. Middle school was that. Like it just switched. Like it was but the emoji pants, the joggers, all that, then it just switched. And it's like chill fits. Like you know what I mean? Chill
Yeah,
fits is how you that nigga. Now if you got the status with it too, you got all the hoes. But you gonna have some hoes if you just be chill and just be yourself. You feel me? Like
yeah.
not yourself, cause you know some niggas can still be fake and have chill fits, but it's like just be confident in your little be chill
Drum,
with it.
yeah. Drumline had
But yeah,
to
I
do
like Nick Cannon.
something with, I think, Dallas Austin or whatever his name is. That was about this other dude's life, and I feel like a lot of people probably related from Drumline because it showed how he had his father issues, but he overcame that and he
I guess
couldn't
I
read.
could.
He
My
couldn't
bad.
read, but he knew the algorithm of just how to play the song, like so he played it by ear. He was
Yeah.
a
Then it's hard because that nigga do the music with it too, though.
cause those that's the different learning types. Like when I got into a job and they wanted me to do like the manager role, this when you
Mhm.
start learning more. Cause when you only think for yourself, you don't think about how other people learn and how other people's abilities is and
Yeah.
stuff. Cause you only focus on your own self. So when they
Mhm.
wanted me to be a manager, they started telling you the different ways people learn.
Mhm.
And he was like someone that learned by ear. So it's like some people can't see what people are saying, but they just need to like hear it and then they can come up with the whole idea in their mind themselves on how to do it. So he just worked straight off rhythm. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody that like when you got one of them friends that can hear something and then go straight out and do it. You be like, how you? Because they already know how to like you know what I'm saying, get the
Mhm.
idea in their head and then they bring it to the
Mhm.
life. So they don't need too many words to really feel what they need to get done. And those are the ones that struggle the most in school,
Mhm.
but they don't struggle when they get out of school because they always work with their hands.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's hard you said that too, cause like I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know about with me. I think for me, I always had a problem with comprehension. But when it comes to like writing and doing stories and YouTube and like history, like researching, like
Yeah,
I'm like fanatic at it. But it's just school wise. The school always made me feel like I was the most horrible nigga at comprehension. And it was just like, nah, bro. Like, come on, I know I'm not this slow, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I know that's crazy too. Like, please, whoever's in my class, y'all was not slow. We just, I don't know. I don't know. Just trying to figure it out. But
Man, that's how
yeah, bro.
everything. Cause like T Pain broke it down. He said school ain't nothing but memory, man. It's
Hmm.
about how much stuff people can remember. Cause all you doing is listening to these problems and how they want you to solve it, and then that's how you go back into solving it. We don't know if
Hmm.
it's wrong or right, but that's just what they taught us.
I feel it. Like, damn, bro. So I want to get back to this. I'm sorry, you just said some pure facts, but I had to get back to Nick Cannon one more time, bro, and I get this nigga his flowers for that shit, bro. But like, I don't think he gets appreciated, bro, for how much he did and contribute for just being himself and this mentality, bro. Like,
Oh man,
I didn't grow up on younger Nick Cannon and seeing it for myself, but just running it back and just rewatching, like, that was the whole brand in himself of how he want to conduct himself in every movie. Yes, I feel like when he first probably came into like the black audience and they make him a weirdo, like not weirdo, but they make him like an oddball, so to speak. Weirdo way too personal. He was
yeah.
never no weirdo. That nigga always had hoes. But it was just more like the oddball aspect because I think like they always try to make you Disney child out. Like I just how I feel.
Right.
Like even for me, bro, I grew up watching Disney harder, but I think it's just because maybe kind of like in any kind of way. I think of seeing it like I have to engage and see like why does a white audience and why these white people so
You
like intrigued about this at first.
they
Then it carried
cause
on to
they
be
it's
just
but
other
they know something about Nick Cannon that he don't know about himself yet. And Nick Cannon, when you watch how who he surrounds himself with,
yeah.
he
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 he's perfect
searches
with
he
connections.
searches for people on the internet, right?
Hmm.
Like how he built his whole Wild and Out cast,
Hmm.
and
He
whoever
perfect.
he likes or whatever he likes about somebody, that's who he grabs, even if
DC
they
Young
don't
Fly.
feel like they're gonna work for the part. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna give you the perfect example, like with what's his name? They'd be like, stop the beat. the one that always stopped the beat and stuff.
Ah,
He the battle rapper.
I forgot his name.
Um,
I think dude from St. Louis.
damn, what
Um,
is his name?
Hitmate.
Nah, it ain't Hitman. It's the other one, the short one. Dang man, I not
Carlos.
nah, not Carlos. It's on it.
Chico. Tino. Chico.
Nah,
Damn,
ain't
bro. What the fuck? My bad, bro. I forgot that nigga name, bro. I'm gonna say, yo. I'm finna say two those will as you type in. Another thing for
conceited.
my
That's it.
conceited that I was with the I know it was a C word. I just said some dumb shit.
Because
My bad.
man, I've been killing all the conceited thoughts that I had, and that's why I don't be. That's why I couldn't think of. But
Nah, you
conceited
good.
basically is the one that he picked because of conceited knowledge of retro shoes. So like he, even though conceited is a battle rapper, he brought him on Wild and Out because he
Yeah.
was gonna use him as a stylist.
Yeah, nah, bro. You know, it's crazy. I always peep that buck and see it. Now that I remember his name too, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know why I forgot, bro. Because he stand out, but he stand out because his sneaker. Like I don't know if you remember. It's like for me, 2014, 2013, like the era. Like I used to always be on Pinterest. So,
Yeah,
but when Instagram first started popping, like conceited swag, bro, was like number 1, bro. I do not know that air, bro, with the cargo pants and the fresh ass J's air, bro. Like
yeah,
conceited style was like always on Pinterest, bro. Like he always had the best pictures, most fire drip. Like you know what I mean? Like the
yeah.
jogger, like the
That's
leather
what
jogger
happened with
pants, always had the most
cause
fire, bro.
bro, fashion will get you up out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna ASAP Rocky. They got him up there. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Yep.
got Wale. You know what I'm saying? Like Wale
Mm-hmm.
was taking pictures with like phone pauses before phone pauses was popular, and
Mm-hmm.
that just
That's
made
correct.
people like
I remember.
mine just like because he had a picture where he had like the pewters or something, and he had the phones just sitting on the desk where it looked like they was reflecting. They made a
Mm-hmm.
whole pair of phone pauses just based off that picture. They
Mm-hmm.
made the mirror phones based off that one picture he took
God damn, you
because
for
nobody knew
sure.
what pair of phones they really was because the light that hit them made it look like it was a mirror,
You're right.
but like
Bro, I was so. Can I speak on ASAP too, bro? Bro,
yeah
you gotta think, bro. That was like for me, bro. I was a jet, bro. When ASAP Rocky started popping, bro. Bro. I'm not. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna be glazing. Niggas gonna probably tear me up for this, bro. Bro, ASAP Rocky, bro. And I still watch it. I still keep up to date. Hey, they free my boy too. He got a court too, so I'm feeling
yeah
really. I want to drop an album too, but like I actually met him in New York. I seen him and I met him. And another thing too, like back in the day, bro, like it was just he was the first bro I seen for me was he used to get clowned before the fame pop. Like they was trying to make it pretty boy, and that's a draw too. Another thing, that's the reason I have a certain love for Drake too,
mm,
because bro, I seen them get trashed so bad, bro. But Rock used to get trashed so bad for that shit, especially if you know how up north it was before the skinny jeans was cool and all that, bro. Like they used to call that nigga gay. And it's like, bro, seeing how he changed and cultivated his swag, bro, like every step of the way. Cause I was one of the first artists I can really gravitate towards and see they like just their journey, bro. From that
mm,
early Instagram era too, it was so hard, bro. Like it was just the shoes. Like he was the first person like V-Long. Like and V-Long was he was a part of. You feel me? It wasn't even just
yeah
his thing, but like it's just seeing like the culture just really gravitate towards this nigga one particular uniqueness of his style. And that just took off and blew, bro. Like I realized that shit too, bro. Like that's why I'm so inspired by like Rocky and like Virgil. And actually, I actually was Lily. I ain't gonna care about Lily. That's the reason why I want to do my clothing brand. But it's just I never took it serious. I never put out anything in manufacturing thing because like that ass, bro. Like I realized even seeing the updated style and sense and stuff like this now. Like if I want to really do this, I have to have a certain mindset and mentality like that's like just think past and beyond from certain shit because I have to really just think about how I have to surpass my ideologies from Rocky and just people I was inspired by because you know what I mean. That's just it's so much game into that. It's so many juices from that, bro. And just I don't know how to explain it, bro, but Rocky is one of them ones that really, really like took off from our era, bro. Like he don't get his credit and another thing too, like as much as you say like nigga took off, he dead ass took off and landed to Rihanna, bro. Out of all niggas, she could have went for a game. That's how you know they gravitate to this nigga swag, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like she just helped this nigga beat AKs.
Man. At the end of the day, it be people like just reminding themselves that no matter how big somebody is, they a person.
hmm
So
He's one of
shit.
those dudes too, bro. He literally walks and chill, and my folks didn't even know I met him, cause bro, after they told me my cousin met him, bro, he was just chilling outside. Nigga,
Yeah.
I had to hunt him down. Nah, no weird shit, but I was
Yeah.
just downtown. I was just downtown. I was like, I want to see if he just chilling, walking. Bro, he was literally one of them niggas, bro, who walked with no security, bro. And this is when he was going through with his case and before he went to court and all that. Bro,
Hey,
he walked with no security.
it's
Bro, he dap you up, bro. Nigga, just tell you free game, like just chopped you off like you a normal ass human being, bro. And that's just different to me, bro. Like, you know how these hot fame niggas in Hollywood and celebrities, bro, be so clouded up, bro. Like he was not like that. Maybe because I was young and black and he felt himself in something with that. But he just never was like that. I never seen that with like just see it on face value, bro.
you gotta separate the two, man. Because some people put the they just a person on television, you know what I'm saying, and everybody reality, and then other people live in a persona. The
Mm-hmm.
people living in a persona, they are still not aware of who they are as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why celebrities be talking about who real and who fake. Because if you just a persona, you fake. Like they
Mm-hmm.
don't they empty. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They just out
Yeah,
there
you're right.
floating for the
It's empty
bread,
soul.
doing what they gotta do for the money. They don't care about other people. They just still in their
Yeah.
mindset of getting everything they right in their mind right, and then they ain't set up traps for themselves out here.
Man,
So
bro, it was so I feel like I got glazed so bad. I don't even know how to explain why
yeah,
I love this nigga. So I'm sorry, bro, if you don't understand that, bro. But seeing that nigga, bro, I didn't have no words, bro. I that I did not have none. I was like shook, gang. That was the first nigga who probably had me like that in my life.
you gotta watch Happy Gilmore. It'll give you an idea how celebrities is, right? Because like
Word.
when you think
I got
about
you.
Is it Happy Gilmore? Yeah, I think that's the one. So basically, like that's when he had to go back to school, and when he
Yeah.
go back to school, it show how personalities work. Like, so if somebody is the most popular person in middle school, when they get to high school, because they in ninth grade, shit start over. They not popular at that school no more. You know what I'm saying? There's people already established themselves at that school that's popular in the 12th grade. Like, who's this ninth grade nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Same way as when you leave out that school, you go to college. You was a big dog in high school. Everybody knew who you was. When you go to college, you don't went to a whole nother state. Niggas like, bro, who is you? We
Who the
don't
fuck
know
is
you.
you? I
Yeah,
just feel like that's damn, bro. You speaking facts. I didn't mean to cut you off. Keep going, bro. That's
but that's
literally
in
facts, bro.
that's in the Bible too, right? That's what happened with Moses.
Yep,
Everybody can
that
read the
is. I
story of
remember this
Moses,
part.
see how Moses moved all the land and you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying, got his people awoke, walked them through the desert. But then when they
Adapt.
go to another land, people like,
Adapt.
who the fuck is you know what I'm saying?
Like
Joshua
the
talking
fuck?
about
And nigga just
Moses. They like,
adapt.
who the fuck is Moses, bro?
Yeah.
Like he didn't do
Literally,
that
that's
over
literally how
here.
that's how I felt reading that shit. I was watching the YouTube video. I was like, who the fuck is this
Yeah, that's why people is like, bro, who is Jesus, bro? That nigga a myth, bro.
nigga?
Just like they used to be like, who is Zeus, nigga? That's a
Yeah. Yeah.
myth, nigga. Like every time
No
is niggas
facts.
argue because if they didn't see it, they don't believe it. So
Yeah.
that's why when they had to take all human knowledge recognition they could and try to make a book, because they like, bro, we trying to put everything we can in one book, bro. But
Mm-hmm.
the book just a reminder that you being recorded at all times. Because if they recorded all this amount of history, you know what I'm saying? Well, all this shit going on, who's sitting there writing that shit? It's the same way as when we watch war films, who was there recording it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
while everybody else fighting, there's somebody else sitting there like, let me just get this shit down.
No facts.
Like, did you see
That's me.
what was that when they did it on the Book of Clarence? when they was getting when they was on the cross, and
Yeah.
then the one dude was painting the picture, and the nigga on the cross like, who is this nigga painting the picture of me?
Bro, I swear, bro. When I watched that scene, bro, I had to pause. I'm like, bro, these niggas is funny. Cause it caught me off guard. Cause it got serious for a second. Then
Yeah.
it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it break it to it because it's like a nigga just like that. Stay still now.
I
Shit.
was like, I don't know who made this shit,
Like,
but
bro,
thank you for that funny ass scene, bro. That
I'm
scene
trying to
had
put
me
you in
weak.
history, bro. Like,
Because,
like,
bro,
hey,
that
you
shit
want to
corny,
be
but now look how impactful
because
that nigga is to our
everybody got a
society of
job,
today.
bro. That's
Sorry.
what God be letting people know. Like, all y'all niggas got jobs, no matter how bad you
Exactly.
is at
No
what you
matter
doing.
how, yeah.
You got
Bro,
something
and
to
that's
do.
crazy you
They
said
was
that,
the
bro.
prophets. They wanted to live in history and
Mm-hmm.
transcend beyond history, and you are the artist. So since you ain't bothering nobody, you pay attention. Because I was thinking earlier too, the king wife used to sleep with the jesters. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Mm-hmm.
probably why when we play spades, the jokers beat everything.
Damn. Damn, I never really peeped that.
Michael Jackson too, when he was playing the and do you remember the times? He was the jester. They was chasing him
I
because he
gotta
was
go back
messing
and
with the
watch that.
king wife. Because it's letting people know, like the comedian was the ones that was making the queen laugh so much. The king was so strict
Yeah.
that she was like, "Dang, I like this funny nigga." In the history of the world,
Oh, that's why they made the
in the
meme, bro.
in the
That's why they made that
history.
meme.
And if you ever go back and you check all history facts, bro, it'd be like niggas be getting cheated on by their wife the same time when they just became like the biggest conqueror ever. Like Napoleon
Yep.
Bonaparte, he got
Nigga,
cheated on
oh my
by his
god, I
widow,
never
bro.
told you about. Bro. Okay, I gotta chime in, bro. I gotta chime
Yeah.
in. First up, what you said before, bro. That's why they said you can make her giggle, you can make her jiggle.
Yeah.
I always heard that growing up. But the
Yeah.
second thing was, the second thing was, bro, that shit had me so. I watched a Napoleon movie on like Apple. I don't know why I had like a free month of, bro. The whole movie was going cool, bro. Same with Book of Clarence, like it was going
Yeah.
cool, serious and all this, bro. And then like never knew like Napoleon. I didn't know like the structure and the political sense of like will he become king or after the war. I didn't know none of this, but he's short as hell too, by the way.
Yeah.
I realized like, yo, bro, it was like one of the scenes like in his wife, and we all think of like, oh shoot, he that man now since he like he's going up the ranks and all this.
Mm.
Then like next to you know, bro, like I even called Bryce, literally call him on the phone. I'm like, bro, you have to see this scene, bro. And basically him and the wife had gone to it before he went to Egypt. I think it was more so of like she's like, uh you can't control me because he's talking more like so cocky and all this like
Yeah.
when they come back to whatever France whatever the fuck the nigga was saying he's like I'm going to give you so much love he was simping a little bit too but
Yeah.
nigga he went to Egypt right and they go through and see like the black people and the black tombstones and like the it said what it's called I think it's called a tombstone is that what it's called like with the caskets and all that my bad
Like
sorry nah
yeah,
probably
I know
not.
what you're talking about though, the Crips and shit. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Sorry,
I
my
don't know
bad.
what they
But
call.
he
Yeah.
seen the casket and he opened them up and everything. He just like he just feeling like intimidated because he like, damn, I thought it was just my kind on out here in the world. Like
Yeah.
it's like, but you could see the cockiness starting to fade and fade and fade. And then his homeboy, like, I'm sitting at the table. He just like, oh shit. He just got a call back home. And his homeboy, like, shit, I don't know how I'm gonna tell him, but I gotta tell him what happened. So Napoleon just come in straight cocky as hell. And basically, bro, the wife was like, the guy told Napoleon the wife was fucking one of the guys who made her laugh, bro,
That's
at
how
the
that
place
shit
that was
go,
supposed to
bro.
be
Yeah.
watching her. And then it was so funny, bro. Like I know you probably what the fuck, but it was so funny when he came back, bro. He think he big man. You feel me? Because he got this power now, bro. She was like, yes, he made me laugh. He gave me love. Like he, it was just better than you. Like it was like she was just dead ass, just like you think this power like like bro, nigga literally was there. Like you don't control me. And then like next thing you know, bro, just go into a scene where Napoleon is like, oh, like how could you do this and all that shit. Like, like she just like
Bro, cause can't no
she's
nigga conquer his woman, man.
yeah, yeah. And she just like, well, you have to just be like basically what I'm thinking, just I'm just pushing now what I'm thinking what she really mean. Like, bro, she basically saying like, nigga, be personality, like be fucking more than just this fucking king ass nigga with no solitude of personality. You
Yeah, this
keep
person you
running shit.
created.
Like when these niggas, these soldiers got all the drip, all the swag, they talking maneuver. You could tell they probably ain't been to the crib in a minute, so they hungry. You know what I mean? Nigga, they
Yeah.
watching over her. You think they not gonna say nothing? You think do what they
Bro,
gonna
that's
do?
how life is, man. That's why when
Yeah.
when when,
Ah,
when I
man, I
got
used to have a
older,
full
but
analogy on
bro,
that, but
that's
that
why
shit
now
had
like
me weak, bro.
me,
She checked that nigga, bro,
bro,
and
me
that's
being in my
Napoleon. Like,
yeah, bro, me being in my 30s, that's what I ended up learning, bro. Like females just wanted to commit because I got like every female I ever wanted to talk to because I got kind of the gift of gab. I ended up getting with them and shit, hooking up with them, but then it
yeah,
was just based off me like not really trying too hard, being myself, making jokes and shit like that. But what I noticed when I got in the 30s, I was like, damn, all them niggas that had to be thugs to get them females that I ain't here no more, man. Like
bro,
is
nigga,
wild,
I feel the
bro.
same way at 23, bro. This shit
It's
is
wild, but
crazy.
bro, when you get to 30, you gonna see like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of your close friends that was in their 20s that just ain't gonna make it out their 30s. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Mm,
gonna start falling off more. And when you see that, it's like, bro, it's gonna be a lot of women just posting, you know what I'm saying, dude, because they be having sometimes some responsibilities behind the dude death, you know what I'm saying? Because they usually might let the dude borrow the car so the nigga can drive
yeah,
to the
bro.
spot. You know, even if they don't intend on doing it, you know, they
Yeah,
giving this dude like some leisure and
of
shit
course.
for him to get to that, or they can get upset over the female. Like a lot of the shit comes from them chasing behind the female while they done got out the game and shit. Like the
Mhm.
ones that get set up by him and shit. So it'd be like that dude went on. I just seen a dude go viral because he was talking about how this girl set him up, and then everybody went to go find the girl page to like, you know what I'm saying, until she deleted it, and she had to come out and tell her side of the story, and she had no remorse because they build in their mind another idea of
In
why they would
Chicago?
do it. I don't know if it was in Chicago, but it's the
Yeah,
fact like
I
when
heard
somebody
this whole back door. That's what we call.
but
That's a back
yeah, but
slide.
when
She
somebody
slide that
get
nigga out.
when it happened though, even it lets you know that even if somebody lose their life, another person in their psychosis, like in their mind, that already flipped the whole meaning of it. Like they was like, oh, that person was controlling them, so they don't even look like they had a part to do with it. They take their
Yeah,
whole self out the picture of what they did to link them people. So they'd be like, bro, do not go around them Ditos because they will set you up and not even take no type of they won't even
yeah,
come to your funeral. You feel me? Like
yeah,
it be shit like that. Like,
yeah. And the crazy thing about
or
Napoleon's
they
story,
might
you know,
come
he
to
had
it.
to hold on to that girl because of his name
Yeah,
and stature too. So that's
yeah.
another thing that get caught up, even in today's world. Like you have so much like ego in your way of like you think you that nigga, and then like if you get slimed out or if the girl not feeling your appeal no more, how do you carry yourself now with your certain appeal that you build up and how you
Or
go by it? Because certain niggas don't know how to take that, especially if we don't. If the nigga ain't been rejected, always been that one cool nigga. Like I ain't gonna lie, me bro, I don't want to be too personal, but I just gonna speak my mom, bro. I got a
I'm
bonnet on, bro, and
yeah.
I still could go fuck some nigga hoe. But it's just I ain't trying to be rude, but I just be 100. Like niggas hate that. Like niggas talk shit. Like girl,
I'm a
even certain girls probably talk like you. Why you wear a bonnet? Like why you like?
bro.
That's
I'm about to
annoying.
tell you something
That's
even
that's weird to
crazier.
me. Like then the
Yeah,
same nigga, fucking, I'll be her house shoe. You fucking, you feel me?
yeah.
That's just how I am, bro. Like,
But then something else I found out that's crazy than that is the fact that because beauty in the eye of the beholder, right? So a
true.
dude can be dogging out a chick that he felt like, you know what I'm saying, ain't even that attractive to him. But then to another nigga, that might be the most attractive girl
Motherfucker
he
in the
felt
world.
he ever seen.
Yeah.
So he could be thinking to eliminate a dude just off of that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
let me get rid of him so I can be in her picture. That's the same thing with that movie. Or that show. What was that show? The show You
Mm-hmm.
with the stalker. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like a
Nigga,
dude
I
weird.
watched the first season, bro.
Have,
I
have,
couldn't do no more. That nigga too toxic. Like it
bruh.
just feel too real, bro. I don't know
They
how to speak
said
on it, bro. That white dude right there, he cold with it too, by the way.
it
But it's
was,
just like, yo,
bruh. It was
nah,
either Richard Nixon or Ronald Reagan. I can't remember which one. Which one is the one that's like ugly with that pointy nose? Is that Nixon or Reagan?
I think Reagan look ugly. They
One
both
of them
ugly as
though was trying to
hell.
impress. They said his whole presidential campaign, he was trying to impress some actress. So he like about ruined the
That's
whole
most definitely
country.
probably
I think it's Reagan.
yeah. That's most definitely probably Reagan. I
I
ain't
think
gonna
it's Reagan. But they were saying that he ruined the whole country, and when they asked him why he did so much crazy, no, that might have been Nixon. But they
lie.
asked him why he did so much crazy stuff was
Mm-hmm.
based off of some female he was chasing. He
Mm.
wanted to impress her. So he about fucked up the whole country of America because he was trying to impress a female with how he was dictating it.
Niggas. Hey, don't get me wrong. We all been there too. But when you had the understanding
It's
though, bro,
Nixon.
that shit make you be like, oh my god, I feel so goofy, bro. Fifth grade, boy. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I need you on the skin fade. I was like, bro, I ain't gonna I was one of them kids. I was like, bro, I need some dreads. Bad. Cause everybody in middle school was like, ah, you not sexy if you don't got dreads. Only like dreadheads. I don't know why that just hard air. Like Gerard, nigga, you was in middle school back in my day, folks. Nigga, every bit would be on your top, bro. All cause it's just simply dreads, folks. Like you saw me girls like dreadheads back in the day. They still love dreadheads too. That's always been the current thing. Yeah, it don't matter what about it. But hold on, let me look it up. I think it might have been Nixon. It might have been Nixon. You said with the
Yeah,
big nose? Yeah,
yeah, it
that's
was
that nigga
Nixon.
Nixon. That nigga Nixon nose big as
Cause he
hell.
the one that did the Watergate scandal. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, that's
And it was
Nixon.
some
Cause Reagan nose
female he had a
not big, but he ugly as hell too though. Oh damn, they both got a weird ass nose, but no, Reagan nose a little. He you talking about older wise? Reagan nose look a little big.
Reagan the one that was an actor. He was the one that came from Hollywood himself.
Mm,
So
yeah,
he used to be like a famous actor and they turned him into a president. And Nixon lost to JFK at first because of sex appeal. They was like females wanted a president that looked good. Because
mm,
JFK was the first president that was kind of like on national TV.
yeah. I'll be talking about this before. Maybe I'll talk to somebody else. Yeah, JFK. I did a little research on JFK. JFK was the first president when they brought in the TV and the commercial aspect, and that's when they was first start pushing like presidents to be just like face, like good face, because Hollywood was
Yeah,
shifting too. Like
because
they just
bruh,
wanted the pretty guy, the pretty boy. Like it was more
that's
so for
that's
appeal
where the crossroads come
and,
from.
and the charisma. Yeah,
With
they
beauty
just love.
being a curse, people do not vote based off of who they feel like is saying the right
Hmm.
things, but they based it off of who they feel like looks best for America.
Yep, yep. It literally that's what it was. He had the best. He had the best image. I like
Yeah,
it. They say they still say JFK. It just feels so gay coming out my mouth. They still say JFK was the sexiest president of all time. I was like,
but
damn,
that's
bro.
another reason why they needed Obama to run because he was hip to black folks. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? He was
yeah,
gonna get them votes.
facts.
And
Yeah,
then when it came to
I always heard
Kamala, she
that.
mainly lost not just because people believed in what Trump was saying. It's a lot of people that didn't believe in her. Like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They did not want no
because
black
Trump
woman
an alpha.
to be no face. And
Yeah,
he cheated anyway, but like he literally got like
that
yeah.
nigga did
Somebody
cheat. Most
explained
definitely
how
cheated.
his manifesting work too. Like if he just kept talking to only the people that appealed to him, he already got that following. So with him
Mm,
having that following, anybody else that's voting for him is just somebody that's like, well, I don't like Kamala. But then the people that they said could favor Kamala can look like, well, Trump already gonna win and not even vote.
yeah,
So it
yeah.
was like he gonna
I feel.
get his
I'm not
people.
gonna
His people
lie.
was gonna vote no matter what. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
But
knew. I knew
her
what time it
people,
was, bro. I
yeah,
ain't
her
gonna
people
sit here and
wasn't
cap.
like stand by like I'm gonna vote, marching and all this other shit like he is with. So
Hmm.
you already everybody should have known. And it just started arguments between people where you like, Bro,
Mm-hmm.
we ain't never gonna see this motherfucker in our face to face day.
Mm-hmm. I want to go back to JFK too, if you don't mind too. But bro, JFK actually wasn't the main guy in his family that actually was being put to be president. It was actually supposed to be his father at the time for back in the day, but his father was too caught up in the mob and his image was too awful. Like he just had too much of
Yeah,
an image to
tarnish.
where, yeah, tarnish, yeah. But also was he just like other thing about being a president too. You
Yeah.
can't be a guy who want to talk too much. Like he just talked way too much. They said, and he had connection with the mob, made his money and stuff like that. And it's just like, nah, again, he talks too much. Like, you know what I mean?
Bro.
But actually, they was trying to push the other brother to be president. I forgot his name, but yeah, JFK had
Robert,
the other brother, and it's crazy, bro. JFK has used to be a sex addict and he used to pop pills like a mug,
he had
bro.
his own doctor to bring the pills to him.
Yeah,
And his
and
brother was arguing about it.
him
That's
and
because he had
Monroe.
back problems. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Monroe, Marilyn Monroe, and then I believe his wife too. They shared each other with their brothers and stuff with his brother and all that.
Most likely she was passed around because he was still
Yes,
married.
they
So
had
that's not
sex
his like
orgies at the White House, bro. No?
dudes do that all the time though. Come on. You
Yeah,
know niggas do
I'm
that
not
in the hood
saying like
all
there's
the time.
no random
Cause
shit. I'm just saying
it's
like JFK, bro.
that's
Like
why
my grandparents in
yeah.
New York, they would still think this squeaky clean guy image of JFK, bro. You know what I mean?
Same with Martin Luther King, but he was hitting all them white women, which made his the people want to take him out more. Like they listening to them videotapes of him,
Black
so
Lives
they like,
Matter.
man,
It'll be
black
funny,
dude.
man.
They saw him in a whole nother light than everybody else. They didn't see him as an activist. They saw him as
Yeah.
just a dude sleeping with white women. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I ain't gonna cap. I always think of it like this is how I think about it. MLK. I think MLK motive was correct, but he was still having the rights of his own sense controlled because of what he speak and the fact that he had to do what he had to do because it's only so much he could do by himself, and his words going to carry. It was carrying on to his actions, but it's like I have a whole little bit more regards too because you gotta think, bro, like that era, bro. Like I can't cap. I just me in my area and that seeing how that area was with everything going on and just how the racial tension was because it might have been way more mystique to it than we think because we wasn't in that area. But I'll just speak on my story, bro. Just me moving 15 minutes out, bro, and then seeing a whole different world and appeal snow bunnies, bro.
Yeah,
Like, bro, I can't blame MLK, bro. Sometimes, bro.
man. Hey, man,
Cause bro, not everybody get that chance to see you and just get that woo.
we don't know if we don't know what we really was what time loop we kind of in. You know what I'm saying? The
Nah,
reason why I
feel
say that because we can say we wasn't there when he was around, but we
my
might have
bad, my
been
bad.
there. Oh, so
Yeah,
shit. And the
yeah,
only
my
reason
bad,
why I
my bad.
say
I
that
was only
because
saying that to like
it's
I
still,
didn't want to like
bro, it's
complicate like
still
that
happening,
time piece.
right? It's like still happening because when we talk about how JFK
Ah,
daddy was supposed to be president, that's the same thing with George Bush.
I
You
see
feel
some
me?
fun.
Like after George Bush daddy was president and he couldn't run no more for 8 years, they just
Yep.
made George Bush Jr.
Mm-hmm.
president. You know what I'm
You,
saying?
you
Like throw
ever
him in there
watched
to
that
finish my
movie though
mission.
too? Oh shit! I gotta find the name of the movie, bro. Where it literally the dude who was the VP, he met George Bush's son, and bro, they made it to where they was like Bush's son was just like a cool ass white dude, just smoking shit. He was in the office smoking. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah, my pops is like, I forgot the movie. Hold on. I'm gonna try to look it up, but I'm gonna finish this segment and I'm sorry, I'm gonna look it up for you. But he was just like smoking and something. And he had his little cognac. I forgot how deep it was. I don't know if he had all that, but he was just chilling and shit. And the VP came in. The dude told him to help his son.
Yeah.
Not the dude who was supposed to help his son because the father Bush told him to help him and stuff like that, run president. And Bush's son was like, "Shit, yeah, like they told my dad told me to trying to run the office and everything. So y'all go. They said you supposed to help me, huh? Like, but I think I'm cool. Like that nigga was dead ass. That like swaggy out, like he
Yeah, he
like
just had clear
it's
image.
just his dad was in the office, so he had to get passed down to that shit. But that nigga was
Yeah.
just a regular ass white dude, cool as hell, do what he gotta do.
Yep, that's how
Well,
Trump's son is now. When people
yeah,
be looking at him fuck it up in some of the little things on the stage
yeah,
sometimes.
he got Bush too. In the movie, you see it like he used to fuck up, bro. Like fuck up heavy, bro.
That's why Boondocks had painted them in is the character Samuel Jackson, and I think Busta Rhymes spoke for. I know Samuel Jackson talked for one of them. I can't remember who talked for the other one. It was Sam. You know what I'm talking about
Say that one more time. Sorry, I was looking some
on
stuff up today.
Boondocks. The two
Boondocks.
white boys. Samuel Jackson talked for one,
Mm,
and they was like supposed to be like George Bush, but they was
I got.
gangster.
I think I know what you're talking about, bro. I just gotta look it up again, bro. My bad. Oh shoot. Oh, my laptop good. So I thought my shit died. Hold on.
So it
I
was
ain't that
he
movie,
played
bro. I
Samuel
actually might
Jackson
watch it
played
again
Jim
too, right
Romney.
after. Hmm.
He played Jim Romney,
Jim
like
Rooney.
Mick Romney. This is one Samuel Jackson played, and then it was the other nigga that was like Ed Wansler or whatever his name was. But they was the two they kept robbing places on Boondocks.
I gotta watch that shit again. Fuck. No, remember you gotta break it down to me what
Remember them two
happened.
white boys, bro? They was like,
Oh, I did see the two white boys. Now hold on, I see the pic. I just now
because
caught from the
the one
pivot.
with the redhead daddy was the one that owned their house.
Mm. Okay, okay.
Oh, Charlie Murphy was the other one.
I remember Charlie Murphy in one
Yeah.
episode.
So Samuel Jackson talked for Jim Romney, and Charlie Murphy talked for Ed Wansler.
Mm. That
And they
shit
used to
fire.
break down how the government controlled people.
Damn. See, Boondocks used to talk that shit, bro. I just gotta go one day and just watch. I be seeing YouTube. They have like the live stream and just watching all the episodes. But I might have to do that one.
He stopped doing it because they did like everything else. Because what it is we'll create an art, and then they switch the concept of it later to make it into their business plan. And their agenda is always to pollute the minds. So Boondocks started off where it was showing the ignorance of people to try to highlight it. But then once they used it as a weapon, they brought it from them and tried to turn it into just ignorance instead of it having a lesson behind it.
Yeah, I think that's why I caught on. Probably caught on to the earlier episodes, in, like the early season, because like I used to fuck with that, bro. Like I used to fuck with Lily at the end of watching certain episodes. I'd be like, bro, damn,
Yeah.
like it just connected everything for me. Like shit, dad felt like he was just learning, like in class, watching Boondocks
Yeah.
sometimes.
Because I feel like they only give us 10 years after we become famous.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to let you do what you want to do probably within 10 years. But after that 10 years up, because a new generation of wave coming in, they're like, hey,
They
we got to
need to.
switch that.
Yeah, they need to. Like that's what it's there for too. Damn, bro, that's deep. I know I'm still stuck in this trying to find this movie though, bro. But damn, bro, that shit deep though too. Like you know, it's crazy. Boondocks, you know, Boondocks cold, bro. When white boys love that shit more than black boys nowadays, folks. Like it's an R word, like younger than me, like or same age as me. Yeah,
Because
I got certain white people I know love Boondocks, bro.
we got too much going on in life. So we can't focus on anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
And
feel you.
then when they got a comfortable living, they sitting there not just studying us, but we got the most appeal when it comes to like what we create. So it traps their mind in it. So with it trapping their mind in it, because when I went to like an all white school in elementary, you know what I'm saying? His white boys wanted to prove they was more black than me. And it's like,
Every time I hate that shit,
I
bro.
was I
Just
was born black, bro. Don't sit here and try to act like it because I come to your school, but I still
man.
go back to my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You're not
Yeah, that's how
going
I
in there.
felt. That's how I felt when I moved out there too, bro. I hated that shit, bro. Like it was
Bro,
so bad, bro. They would drop the N word, bro, and I'd be like,
it's people.
I don't know how to take it because certain black kids are already there, and it's like they used to it. But if I check them, then I don't be like the crazy nigga in the world. So I just try to pull them in the side, like, hey, bro, come on. Like it just takes a certain point for me to just be like, hey, bro, can you just stop that shit, bro?
Because
But
they
it's
don't
not really
know.
the N word to me because I don't care about nigga. I say nigga all the time, bro, and I know like for me saying nigga all the time, people gonna just get hip to it because that's just how I am, bro. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And I came to shout, bro. I came out to our school, bro. I was the only person. I was like the only person that said bro them. In
Yeah.
2 months, everybody in the school said bro them. Like I always used to say like just little like slick shit, and it's not like on no cool shit. I just always said it because I don't know, bro. That's how I am, bro. I just make my
That's how
little
music went too though. When people like had
yeah,
certain
bro.
music they
I be
listen
like,
to,
what
and then
the fuck?
everybody else ride the wave, and then they don't go back to like who even put them on it. But it'd be like that's why you keep moving off of that
Mhm.
because they not gonna give you credit for what you started. And then shit with the way it go, it'd be like, bro, we got shit that we can die behind or die over, and they don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
shit, like stuff that seem like it's fun. It's not really like what motherfuckers think it is.
Yeah,
Cause
but to them, like sorry I say to them, but to some people, like I be realizing like it's just the truth. Like, and somebody said to it before, bro. Like they love the excitement of what we do, but not the pain of what we do.
yeah,
Like it's just the truth, bro.
cause as soon as you get to that point where you got dang almost get shot at or some shit, or you find
Mhm.
out like any day you could just walk into a store and the wrong nigga be in there.
Mhm. I realized
You
that
don't
shit.
get that
Like
shit.
I realized that with sports, bro. Cause
Yeah.
I used to be heavy into sport, play football, track, basketball. Shit, if anything, if they had golf in that motherfucker, and I had a couple more years, I'd have been on golf too. That's how it was, and I realized like they love the black sports head, right? But until you start opening up and tell them like, bro, like, hey man, you know I like guitar, like I do poetry, right? You know,
Yeah.
like you know I can like you know they like, huh? Like, no, I do poetry, piano, like guitar, like what you can do too as well, but you don't fucking get categorized in this one box because you're white. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's just like, bro, damn, I realized that too. Like
That's
they
America,
like
man.
the appeal of that dominance of because what you think you is and you black more than the pain and things and you actually care for that's not on that stage to them because you black.
Yeah, because more and more people, once they break out of that adjacent, they be like, man, I'm just here to live life and then go to my next round on some shit. That's why you see more people drop out of sports and be like, I was better to being a coach. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm coaching little league and shit, and this shit is
Mm-hmm.
actually better than having to please a crowd of people that's gonna forget me
Mm-hmm.
because we still like adapt to the people that's on our level and shit. By adapting to them, we changing their lives. Maybe they might become
Mm-hmm.
something different later on and shit. Cause
And the best
no,
coach is the coach that don't play the game. The best coach is the coach that goes and dismiss the game and want to actually be more than just the game too. Like
yeah,
every great coach is the coach that wasn't even good at that sport or didn't even care for that sport as much as the primary best player on that sport, of that sport. Like Jordan can't be no coach. Like Brady most definitely cannot be no coach. Like they just it's just the essence they can't bring as a coach because like I don't know how to explain it, bro. You probably know more than me with that. It's just
probably
I
because they
just
had to
realized
have field night unlock their mind of the game instead of them being stuck in their mind of what it is.
that.
Because the coach seeing all the players and what
Yeah,
their
you see, bro,
abilities can
damn
do,
perfect for that.
but then a player can just get stuck in what I can do
Mm,
and what everybody else need to do. So they not finding out the powers of like what other players on their team might have. Like LeBron is a coach because he don't just play off his ability, but he knows the abilities of the people
mm.
around him.
Yeah, nah, that's the only exception I would say for like superstar great like athletes. LeBron could be a coach. The thing is about LeBron, he would need somebody to help him coach. He will need a great assistant coach, it feels like a Phil Jackson type of coach, assistant coach, and that will make him progress more in a way. Yeah, Bron's a little different. You don't get his respect for how like his brain move because Braun is like one of the most uplifting, positive players in the season I've ever seen, bro.
Yeah.
When it comes to just staying consistently just tapped in and not like letting negativity get to you. Like he really don't really say too much. Nah,
Only
don't get me wrong. You get yeah, Kendrick, motherfucking Kendrick, like he still do his own thing on Twitter and all that, but like when it comes to the game, bro, like LeBron really don't like go crazy like as
Cause
much as we think he do. Like
he
that
just
nigga everybody
messed
gonna
up.
have emotions. No,
He messed up his own name to me though, because when he
not for sure. I'm not like
LeBron used
I'm
to
just
be the
saying, bro.
person that was on the team that create other superstars.
Mm,
Then he went to the person that needed other superstars to be on his team. So that's what people was got to disconnect from him at. Cause like
mm,
when he first was on Cleveland, you now know who Mo Williams is. You know what I'm
that's
saying? You
facts.
know who Booby Gibson is and Delonte West. Cause he was making other like he was bringing out the talents in other people. But at
Mm-hmm.
some point, LeBron forgot that his talent in other people and just looked for the ones that already had talent because
Mm.
he wanted to
Yeah, no,
be
that's 100%.
in.
That's literally 1,000% correct. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna cap.
he was stuck in Jordan footsteps too much because he didn't realize like he was looking at it like, oh, Jordan always had Scotty, but then Jordan didn't always have Pippen. Pippen was somebody that came out of nowhere, you know what I'm
Thank,
saying,
bro,
got on his
Jerome,
team
bro. You just ended
and
the whole
he
Jordan
balled
and
his ass
LeBron
off.
debate, bro, with that statement right there, bro. My bad. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a nerd. I'm a
But
sports
that's
head,
what
bro. My
LeBron
bad.
had to try to think into, where it's like we could draft Scottie Pippen on some shit. But
Facts.
then they left the team, and when he left the team, it was because of the owner. The owner mindset where the owner wasn't trying to do anything to capitalize on winning. Instead, he was like, shit, we already sell tickets. He was stuck on that. So
Mm,
he was like, bro, you selling our draft picks, all this other shit. So when he got Kyrie, that's when it was like, damn, that could have been LeBron Pippen the whole time on some shit. But Kyrie was already on that, bro. You tried to be my daddy when you got here. I ain't like that.
mm-hmm. Facts, bro. Um, so I was trying to look at this movie for you too, so I was checking in, checking out. But bro, that's literally facts though. Like people forget, like when they say like the Jordan and Pippen, like bro, Pippen was literally from the ground up going into the league when he got drafted. Like comparison that to like LeBron and Kyrie. Kyrie was a wizard. He just didn't get the recognition with that championship mentality yet till LeBron came near. Which is you would say, like maybe I can see the similarities in
But I
why
think
people
that's
like
because they ain't making
bridge
no
them players
playoffs.
together, but yeah, they didn't win the playoffs. But yeah, if you know, like if you knew like just off the court with Kyrie too, like Kyrie was that guy.
Yeah.
Like he was that guy. Like they already knew he was gonna change the game with dribbling. Like they was pushing him like crazy, bro.
Yeah, Kyrie's
And
skills was
and
just
it's
so
Cleveland.
advanced that
Cleveland was a
he
small market still, so they didn't have that swagger yet for just that whole team. You feel me? Hmm?
yeah, Kyrie's skills was just so advanced. That nigga never really had to prove himself,
He
like
didn't. He don't.
ever, and that messed up his. That's what psychosis come into play. That
Yup.
messed up his ability to work with other people because he was too stuck in his talent. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, the nigga was disrespecting Kobe and stuff when they was on the. But I mean, he learned from it because Kyrie grows.
Yeah, him
He's
and Kobe,
definitely a growing person.
they
But
actually bonded through that. But you right though. I ain't gonna lie. You would see, and that's the thing. Like before, Kyrie was all this peaceful. Kyrie just now you never caught him talking shit. But Kyrie's to talk shit
because
on
he was
that
stuck in
motherfucker,
pride,
bro.
man. And
He's
when
to talk
somebody want to be
shit.
the best at they game, bro, they like literally like that's a sin that they can get stuck in. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because it's a
Then he got
sensation.
Kalani. I don't know if you remember Kalani. That
Yeah,
lit the whole scandal with him and Kalani.
yeah.
This shit, yeah, dicker. That's when I
I was just
realized,
I was
damn.
just talking about how his arrogance was like when he went up to Kobe and was like, "Man, let's play one
Oh
on
yeah,
one
hold
type
up, hold up.
shit without
Nah,
like, you know
you
what I'm saying?"
speaking
And
facts though.
then when you got
I was
LeBron on
doing
your
two different
team
subjects.
that get you to the playoffs for the first time, you like, man, I could have got there myself. He just came and interfered with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hell
that's the
yeah.
people that it go back to that story where when God be giving people boats, but they don't take the boat. You know what I'm saying? Because they be like,
Mhm,
God gonna save me. God gonna save. Not knowing like everything that's given to you, it doesn't have to be granted to you.
mhm.
So when
That's
after he
facts.
lost LeBron, he found out how hard it was trying to lead a team and you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
build up that mental shit. And he was trying to jump too far of his prophecy. So like it's like damn, wait till you build up a relationship with Kobe, then challenge him one on one. You know what I'm saying? Take some of the knowledge that LeBron kicking to you, then you're gonna have your own team because you're gonna be his age balling and shit. Like that's why the most rings go to what's his name? Bill Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he soaked in the game and became a coach of it.
Nah, you like, bro. Damn, nigga. You speaking facts, bro. I'm kind of shook right now, nigga. But yeah, bro. I was only trying to say the Clowney thing because I was letting you know, like that last stage when he's at Cleveland, he was on top of the world, bro.
Yeah.
Like that before that last couple years in Cleveland. Like, bro, I would tell you, bro. Nah, it was like that man last 2, 3 years. But bro, he was doing movies like TV commercials. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, of
Uncle
course
Drew.
his ego gonna be wild, but his ego was snapping. And you right though, like he was one of those ones that he felt like he was ahead of the curve so much, which he was in certain ways, the dribble and all that. But bro, he just that cockiness is just that, and he was cold. He did cross the fuck out of Kobe though. I cannot lie. He I said, oh shit, but like it was just like he was so thinking he advanced and. Like I just feel like that burn and that meltdown really took a lot out of him. Like, like even the like, bro, this nigga got cheated on game in the
Yeah.
midst of the social media era when it started thriving for just the world too in the way with party days. You know that right? Party days do. Fuck that bitch, bro.
And how
They
quick
ain't
his
gonna post the I said, oh, nigga, and I seen this shit live, bro. Cause I'm just watching Instagram. I'm like, Curry highlights. Then boom, Kalani cheats on the guy. I said, ah, damn. Cause Kyrie's always been that cool, laid back, chill guy aspect, and just like off, just how he moves. You feel me? You could tell
yeah.
he has a good head on him sometimes, but it's just like, yo, fuck, bro. Like the turmoil of the industry and entertainment, and just him trying to chase that, like it got to him to a degree that he had to realize, like, bro, you have to learn, like you have to just slowly learn, like, and just sit and just kind of humble yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's
cause
not like, like like he's not like, okay, how can I say it? He's not like
he ain't arrogant
wilding
like
out.
that.
Like it's
Yeah.
just like it's just taking a breather to just. You explain this, Gerard. I can't get no words. You explain it so good, bro. Shit.
No, because he ain't too arrogant with what he do because he always learns his lessons and then he promotes that afterwards because
Mm-hmm.
he's outside personality beyond the basketball. He's seen that nobody cared for it, so he had to you know what I'm saying, learn from that too. Like when he was
Mm-hmm.
talking about flat Earth and seeing how quick people clown him about that, and then
Yeah, you
when
got
he was
clown
trying to
about
show
that
how
on national television now.
intelligent he was and stuff because it's like people look at him like, bro, you only went to Duke, played like 10 games and got up out of there and shit. But then he got a intellect that's different from what other people because
Other
he was
people
already
thinking.
raised on traditional information from his people.
Mm-hmm.
So
And his
even
father
when he
too.
talked, bro, like he talked like, you know what I'm saying, he already got that nerdy accent and shit. Like
Yeah, his father really did help. His father instilled a lot into him. And I think another thing too, people don't realize, like losing your mother at a young age, bro, make you just kind of just quirky. Not say quirky, but it changes you just certain ways that I don't know, bro. It's just
because they
that young
probably
age aspect, bro. Huh?
yeah, because it's when you don't learn from a woman, the caring part don't transcend as much. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? So with inside, like you become more of a shell. Because I swear, women teach us men about our feelings, like real talk. Like they have to be aware of how they feel inside and internal. So they make us aware of it. We go in our repetition so much of patterns that we associate ourselves seeing that we just conditioned already.
Yeah.
Like shit. So Like a nigga, like the basketball players can look at it like they think basketball dribbling the ball is gonna impress people for a longer stint of time and shit. But if you get too cocky, you start talking too much, and your fans don't like you no more, the sport just dies off. Like now, nobody want to see you. Nobody coming to your games no more. You
Mm-hmm.
can turn out how Charles Barkley almost went when he was kept saying he didn't want to be nobody role model.
Yeah, and he meant that shit too. That nigga, I was like, damn, Charles. Shit.
Yeah, but then he started looking ugly to people and shit. Like he started getting big. People started clowning him and
Man, they
stuff. And,
cloned him so he want to
it's
take
just
them.
like in the movie Space Jam when he didn't have his powers. How even the kids like, man, he ain't no
Yeah,
Charles Barkley. You know what I'm saying? Like it showed that shit get hit home.
that shit hit though. I ain't gonna lie, because they was trying to show like that's how y'all treat players after the court, after when they slow down
Yeah,
and
when they
like,
lose their powers and shit and they go somewhere else into another
yep,
round. Cause
yep,
like it's like, bro, the next generation is not gonna care if you can't do the shit that you did on TV. Shit, the generation now coming up think everything is simulation. Cause they look at it like, oh, this ain't real, that ain't real, cause they didn't put the work or the effort into what everybody else built. They don't know this shit. Somebody,
yeah,
if it's a simulation, why the hell did somebody put up a house brick by brick? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a simulation, how is this shit being created and you see
yeah,
people creating it just because you don't know how to explain it? You know what I'm saying? You get trapped in somebody else's mind, but they under 25, so they don't know yet. Because when
yeah.
they keep trying to lead the game, they be like, "Damn, you cannot leave. Shit is in
Every
control."
time, and that's another thing too. That's escapism. That's
Yeah,
escapism too, bro. At its finest. You gotta think about it. Like the more you just wander and don't try to like try to figure out ways to escape, is the more you find the acceptance in just fully just staying in your true nature and content with it. And that's how you
yeah,
really find the virtuism of just being just flowing too. Just
yeah.
being you. Like you
You're
know what I
missing
mean?
out.
'Cause that's what I
They
feel like. I
start
feel
missing out.
myself.
They see people growing up around them, building things around them. You know what I'm saying? Becoming new people, having
Yeah.
money, savings and shit. And then they could just be sitting there hating the whole time. And it's like, bro,
Facts.
now you not growing because you ain't
Yeah.
changed nothing in this reality. You just keep talking about it. That's why I be
No,
like, man,
facts. That's
I
real, bro. Cause I
yeah,
went through that too, bro. Like I went through it so heavy, bro. Like I had to like just I think I had like spiritual awakenings too, I like growing up. But it's just like I realized I was like, bro, as a guy who like always been alone, like I always realized like I'm a lonely child game. That's how I am. Like I was the type of kid, bro. When everybody in other rooms playing with their toys and stuff, I'm going on the stairs playing by myself. Like you know what I mean? I just wanted to
yeah,
just that's just how it was. And I realized like, yo, like that is the beauty of a child kind of in a way that literally is trying to unplug themselves to plug into themselves in their own way and seeing their own vision, you know what I mean? And their own world in that way. Not in the sense of trying to create a new one, escape a new one, but it's more so I think a lot of kids that's like that, they also are just in finding endearing in just their own sense. And they find a way to love their own sense, you feel me?
yeah. That's why Jesus' story makes so much sense, bro. Because the love thy neighbor shit, the nigga knew so much because they ain't had computers back then, but he talked to everybody. So with him talking to everybody, this nigga got knowledge from all these different areas, brought
Mm-hmm.
that shit back to his people, was telling them different things. They like, bro, how the hell you know all this? And it's like,
Yeah.
bro, I fucking traveled. Nigga. They
Yeah.
following behind him. He like, bro, learn this shit yourself. And they wasn't learning it. That's the reason why he got killed, man. He
Mm-hmm.
got to the point where he like, bro, these people that I grew up with that didn't believe in me, I'm teaching them all this shit. They don't even believe it in
Mm-hmm.
themselves.
Then you get into like as a kid like that for me, bro, like being an only child, then y'all start when I learn. That was the dangerous combination for me, bro, cause now it's like I'm realizing like, bro, like not everybody will want to sit down there and watch me watch YouTube videos about history and watch me watch YouTube
Yeah.
videos about the past. Like Hyrule, oh gosh, Rue came back spamming again, man. She was in one of my other lives.
And that helped though, shoot. As long
Yeah,
as they
thank
spam,
you,
you know
Rue.
what I'm saying? It
No,
keeps
no,
the
no. I ain't just fed. She be playing. She be playing now. She knows she plays too much. But Yeah, bro, that's one of those things I realized too, bro. Like from an early age, dude, because I'm the type of kid, bro. Oh, I was type of kid, bro. It's just like I just love standing in that mood and just learning and just listening, and also just want to like evoke something out of it. Like it's gonna be raw, but it's also gonna be even more tough to me as a kid. Was like just visioning that you can literally change your whole mind and stay in that shift and just be like greater than the shit that you feel like in your environment, bro. Too, bro. Like it's simple to really just thinking like that. Like I was like that, bro. Like playing Dragon Ball Z to me was like tapping into like as a kid, it was like tapping into like okay, I want to be strong, but also I want to have a certain mindset. Now I was trying to figure out what stoicism mean. Now I was trying to figure out how to be the best stoic person on myself. And I'm like 13, bro, trying to figure out why stoicism is so important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like a lot of kids like that too, but it's just like I don't know, bro. I realized like the lessons and the learning is a game, bro. It really is.
It's the that's because you was in that internet era, man. So y'all had
Yeah.
way more time to focus on either other people or yourself.
Like I just focus on really just trying to just learn, cause also can't be gotta be truthful. Like I just didn't like my situation, but it didn't make it to where I was trying to neglect it, even though I wanted to. It made it to where I wanted to learn like why is it the way that it's supposed to be? You know what I mean? Because I'm already getting the sense that it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be to a point where after college, like, bro, high school, bro, to me was literally the 4 years that I knew that I had to burn out to have as much fun as I could because I'm going back to the real world. That's how I felt about high school. Like, I was like, a lot of kids, like, if they mess with situations or they like struggle childs, things like that, they like even if you grow up fast, you grow up fast, bro. But like, it's just more like some kids don't want to be a kid. I was the kid that wanted to be a kid, like a child, to the point where that's just what I felt in the most way. You feel me? And
Yeah.
like high school kind of just made me feel like I can calm myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's why change snap, cause like it's being aware of the self.
Mhm.
So like shit, it's knowing why I could watch Blues Clues for extended time, and then after a while, I'm like, I can't watch this no more. I gotta watch something
Mhm.
else. Just still be growing and learning.
Mhm. Going on learning like crazy, man.
And then it's even when like people ran around with their shirt off as a baby in a diaper, and then one day they decided they wanted to put the shirt on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got out of their parents and grandparents or whatever, putting the outfits out and dressing us up to where we wanted to put our own clothes on and learn our own style.
Mhm.
So, like, that's part of the brain development. When you get more pieces to the brain, more panels open.
Facts, man. 100% true. But hey, man, we hit the 107 mark, bro. I'm gonna go and end it off, man. My people just came back in the crib, bro. I'm gonna call you after this too as well, bro. But sure, we talked about a lot today, my boy, too. I'm
All right.
going to end it off, man. But
Uh,
yeah, my boy.
what you say?
You too as well.